Hey kids, it's Pastor Travis, and this is Thursday's Thoughts. Well kids, as you can see, this is not necessarily the normal place that I am doing the videos from. I'm actually pretty high up right now. As you can see, I'm talking today about balance, keeping things in balance.
It's important to make sure that you keep things in your life in balance, that you're not doing too much of one thing or too less of another thing. You've got to keep things
balanced. I'm sure you've heard about eating a balanced breakfast.
That doesn't mean having 3 different kinds of sugary cereal.
It means to have a balanced breakfast with all the good things for you. So being balanced is important in our lives. I'm gonna go ahead and go across this right now. And then I'm gonna talk a little bit more about balance. All right, so I made it across that one, but this one here, this one's a little bit different. This one,
You have to go on the cables and the wood, the cables and the wood.
so this is ultimately about being unbalanced when you're trying to be balanced.
If that makes any sense whatsoever.
You guys maybe have heard the saying that going to church doesn't make you a Christian, just the same as sitting in a garage doesn't make you a car. Well, that's very true. That car doesn't really serve a purpose if all it does is sit in a garage. Just the same as us as Christians, we don't serve much of a purpose if all we do is sit inside a church and never actually do anything outside of the church that God has called us to do. We're not living a balanced life either, are we? I'm gonna take this bridge on. All right, now that bridge, that was tough.
That was difficult to do because that is all about being balanced.
You know, in the Bible, I figured one of the best ways to be balanced is to understand the things that are most important. There's a man that asked Jesus, he said, what's the most important commandment? These are the 2 important commandments. It's in
Mark
12.
verse 30 and 31.
So the first one is, love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your mind, with all your soul, and with all your strength. And the second one is to love your neighbor the same as you love yourself. By doing that, we can live a balanced life because we're showing everybody love. We're loving God first, and then we're loving others right after that. If we do that, we're gonna live a balanced life, and we're gonna be able to show everybody the love of God. As long as you're not going against either one of those 2, you're living a balanced life that pleases God.
All right, kids, that's all I have for you today. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day.
Time for Pastor Travis to fly. God bless you guys. Love you.
I'm so sweaty. I'm so hot. This is so tiring, but it's fun.